Hey, what's up everybody? Tommy Meyer here. Welcome to Tommy Tonight. It has been a busy week and I'm going to get straight to it with the breaking news. Donald Trump has issued the first big pardon of his lame duck presidency, and it was a doozy. It was to Corn, who twice pleaded guilty, if you'll remember, to lying to the government to protect Donald Trump. This is a clear and appalling abuse of power and a conflict of interest in... Wait, no. Sorry, Corn is the turkey. Corn is the turkey. Michael Flynn was the abuse of power one. Sorry. Although, wait, Michael Flynn wasn't he secretly lobbying for a turkey during the campaign? I'm just putting two and two together. Nope, that was the country turkey. Never mind. Forget any of that happened. Anyway, Trump pardoned a turkey. That's right, yesterday was the annual turkey pardoning ceremony, Trump's last one. And, wait a minute, zoom in on that turkey. Donald, you can't pardon yourself. Nice try. The turkey pardoning ceremony is a fun and silly thing that presidents get to do. It would be the absolute stupidest place for Donald Trump to somehow completely contradict himself. Well, never one to miss an opportunity to do something stupid. Here is Donald Trump from 2 years ago.
The winner of this vote was decided by a fair and open election conducted on the White House website. This was a fair election. Unfortunately, Carrots refused to concede and demanded a recount, and we're still fighting with Carrots. And I will tell you, we've come to a conclusion. Carrots, I'm sorry to tell you, the result did not change. It's too bad for Carrots.
Too bad for Carrots. That's right. Carrots here has still not conceded, even though the election was 3-4 weeks ago. I don't even know what time is anymore. However, this week my bid to hold this pen has gotten almost as hard as Donald Trump's bid to hold the presidency. See what I did there? First, on Monday, the Michigan State Board of Canvassers voted 3-0 to certify Michigan's results. And no, in case you're wondering, the Republican member who abstained was not named Normal Schenkel. A normal Schenkel would have voted to certify. His name is actually Norman Schenkel, which sounds like an 80s sitcom character. Schenkel! Or a 20s gangster. Man, the name's Schenkel. Norm Schenkel. Then yesterday, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, and Nevada all certified their results. So now that Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, and Nevada have all certified their votes, it's over. The election is over. As Rudy said...
Come on, don't be ridiculous. Networks don't get to decide elections.
State canvassing boards do. Or at least, that's what I think Rudy was saying. I should probably let him finish.
Come on, don't be ridiculous. Networks don't get to decide elections. Courts do.
God damn it. I really need to follow things through to the end. I'm starting to think that it wasn't the best of times. Really boring book. Nothing happens. They all just have the best time. Also, Rudy, you don't get to tell someone to stop being ridiculous. You are the most ridiculous person on Trump's legal team. Now, I know what you're thinking. Clearly, Sidney Powell, the woman who alleged a conspiracy theory involving a Venezuelan dictator who's been dead for 7 years, hacking into our election from the grave. Clearly, she's the most ridiculous member of Trump's legal team. Well, first of all, I will note that when she made those claims, she was not melting. So, there is that. By the way, is it me or does it look like Jenna Ellis there is casting a spell on Rudy? That, by the way, is Jenna Ellis, another member of Trump's legal team, but no one really cares about her. Anyway, back to the attorneys that matter. Apparently, Sidney Powell is no longer a part of Trump's legal team, or she never was a part of it. Rudy Giuliani put out a statement Sunday night saying Sidney Powell is practicing law on her own. She is not a part of President Trump's legal team. Wait, but she was at your press conference. She spoke for like 20 minutes. What do you just let anybody walking off the street and defend the president? Actually, that does kind of make a little bit of sense. Oh, and fun fact, that statement, Jenna Ellis was originally a part of it, but I just blacked out her name because, again, nobody really cares about her. She truly is the Tiffany Trump of the Trump legal team. But anyway, Sidney Powell clearly was a part of your team. Okay? This guy tweeted about it. And if there's one thing his Twitter feed is known for, it is facts and the truth. But okay, fine. Have it your way. Courts decide elections.
Trump's lawyers, led by Rudy Giuliani, talk a big game, but when it comes to proving anything in court where evidence must be real, they and Trump's allies across the country are failing. So far, they've lost 30 cases. U.S. District Court Judge Matthew Brand comparing the Trump campaign's case to a Frankenstein's monster, writing, "One might expect that when seeking such a startling outcome, a plaintiff would come formidably armed with compelling legal arguments and factual proof of rampant corruption. That has not happened."
Ouch. Okay, so clearly, after 30 losses and that excoriation from the judge, clearly it's over. Damn it! What is it going to take for you people to recognize Biden as the winner? I don't know who I'm looking at right there. What is it? What do you need, your own government to recognize it before you'll accept Biden won?
We have breaking news right now on the presidential transition. We talked a little bit about it before with correspondent Peter Ducey. He has the latest from Wilmington, Delaware, and an announcement by the Trump administration. Peter.
Brett, hello again. I just got a text message from a transition official. They are in receipt of a letter of ascertainment from the GSA administrator, Emily Murphy. That is the letter that they have been waiting for, that signifies the GSA has now ascertained Biden won the election.
Woo! GSA. GSA. By the way, Emily Murphy, by far my favorite GSA administrator. And this pen is. And that is not because she's the only GSA administrator whose name I know. Okay, that is why, but she's also my least favorite GSA administrator. But anyway, yeah, Emily Murphy sent a letter to Biden formally initiating the transition. In the letter, she said that she came to her decision independently based on the law and available facts and was never directly or indirectly pressured by any executive branch official with regard to the substance or timing of her decision. Okay, that's good. That is good to know.
Jim, the president has just tweeted.
Yeah, no surprise, Wolf. This first reaction coming in, a tweet from the president: "In the best interest of our country, I am recommending that Emily and her team do what needs to be done with regard to initial protocols and have told my team to do the same."
You would be the worst in an interrogation. Okay, Donald, let's make sure we got our story straight. No, you just make something up, I'll make something up, we'll see what works. Think about it, if we have two stories, we have twice the chance of it working. But okay, now that nearly all of the contested states have certified their results, courts have thrown out over 30 cases, and your own government recognizes Biden as the winner of the election. Clearly, you must recognize that Biden has won. The GSA does not determine who the next president will be. Yes, they do! That's what they do! That's what they just did! Woo! Okay. Clearly, Carrots here is never going to concede. He's never going to acknowledge that he lost. We will never get that satisfaction. But on the bright side, I now know who the GSA administrator is. I know the Republican member of the Michigan Board of Canvassers. Well, I know when each state certifies their results, the method of certification, how the electors are chosen, the safe harbor date, when the electors meet, when their votes are counted. I know about risk limiting audits and signature verification, and I know how the intricacies of Georgia and Michigan touchscreen voting machines work. None of that knowledge, of course, is going to do me any good in life, and it's probably taking up brain space that could be used for something important. But at the very least, I have now learned what strict scrutiny means, which I think makes me a better lawyer than Rudy Giuliani. And Mr. President, I'm only charging $19,000 a day. So, got a great theory about Cuba and Castro attacking the election. The dead Castro, not the alive, not his brother. Anyway, that's all the time I got for you tonight. I'm Tommy Meyer. I will see you next week. That's weird. That's really weird. That's too weird. Too weird.